Hi everyone, it's that time of year again with annual enrollment beginning October 15th and running through December 7th. And I want you to be informed so we can make the best decision about your plan. This video is just a general overview, and for most of my clients, you'll also receive another video that will be specific to your plan. So for today, let's briefly touch on Original Medicare, Medicare Advantage, Part D prescription drugs, and Medicare supplements. Let's start with Original Medicare. For 2026, the Part B premium, which is currently about $185 a month, is projected to increase to around $206. And the Part B deductible is also expected to rise about $288. Now, these numbers aren't final yet, but they're consistent with the annual increases we typically see every year. So be on the lookout for the official numbers, which should be released any day now. Now let's talk about Medicare Advantage, where we're seeing the biggest changes for 2026. You may have heard about 2 million people nationwide will lose their Advantage plans as certain carriers discontinue or merge products, but you don't have to worry. For most people, your plan isn't going away. It's just changing just as it does most years. But we are seeing higher max out-of-pocket limits and copay and coinsurance adjustments, and in some areas, fewer extra perks like dental, vision, over-the-counter allowances. Your insurance provider should have already sent you out an annual notice of change, which outlines exactly how your benefits and costs will change. If you're happy with what you see, you don't have to do anything. Your plan will automatically renew. But if your plan is being eliminated or you'd like to review alternatives, I'll walk you through that personally. Next, Medicare Part D, your prescription drug coverage. Premiums are rising for many plans, in some cases by $40 or $50 a month, though most people will only see smaller increases. The Part B deductible is also going up from $590 to $615. Also, the maximum out of pocket for prescriptions will increase from $2,000 to $2,100 for the year. But there is good news, and that's that Medicare's negotiated pricing for certain high-cost drugs like Eliquis and Jardiance begins in 2026, and that should bring real savings for many people. And if your prescription costs are rising, don't worry. We'll look together at the best available options. For my Medicare supplement folks, those with lettered plans like G or N, premium increases are expected again this year following higher than normal jumps we saw in 2025. If your premiums feel high, let's review your options. Sometimes switching carriers can lower your costs without changing your coverage. Just keep in mind that changing your Medicare supplement usually requires medical underwriting, which means you can be denied based on certain health conditions or prescriptions you take. If you're one of my clients, be on the lookout for another video explaining the specific changes to your plan for 2026. I'll be updating that Google Sheet that I made for you when we first looked at plans so that you can visually see the changes. And I'll walk you through whether it makes sense to stay where you are or explore new options. Remember, the first day to make changes is October 15th, and we have until December 7th, so there's no need to feel rushed. But if you do have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, or email me, and I'm happy to help. I'll also be sending out a Calendly link where you can schedule a time to talk with me during this annual enrollment period. But thanks again for trusting me to guide you through this Medicare season. And as always, I'm here making Medicare easy for you. Cheers.